top of the table showdown. The conference system means the Hurricanes appear in fourth place on the standings. However, if this baroque format is taken out of the equation, the Crusaders and the Hurricanes are, by some distance, the two best teams in the competition. That is why the encounter in Christchurch on Friday, to get the weekend's action underway, is the most appetizing start you could wish for. In fact, they are playing for first place on the standings, even with the convoluted conference system. The winner will top the New Zealand Conference and thus claim first place on the overall table. Currently, the Crusaders lead by a single point, 46 from 12 matches, to the Hurricanes 45 from 11 matches. While the Rebels vs Sunwolves clash will pale in comparison, Friday's third encounter, the Jaguares vs Sharks, is a massive encounter in the race for top spot in the South African Conference. We take a look at Friday's matches. Friday, May 25th, Crusaders v Hurricanes, ME Stadium, Christchurch, kickoff, 19.35, 7:35 Greenwich Mean Time. The Hurricanes have been a bit erratic in the last few rounds, but they have still won 9 in a row and are just 1 point off the top spot. However, that winning streak will be under serious threat when they travel to Christchurch on Friday to take on the 8-time champion Crusaders. Hurricanes coach Chris Boyd said, after their 38-34 win over the Reds last week, and the 69% of possession they had been working on all areas of their game. We were happy with 38 points, but we had an awful lot of chances we didn't nail either, Boyd said. To be fair on both sides of the ledger, it wasn't a great performance by us last week. The Crusaders are always tough, it doesn't really matter who puts that jersey on. It's probably no different than playing any of the other franchises. The local derbies are really tough, physical, contested. They've got a great roster and are current super champions, and so it is going to be a good battle, he said. The Crusaders will be conscious that their discipline, or rather lack of it, had become a problem in recent weeks. Crusaders coach Scott Robertson downplayed the issue, saying that props Owen Franks and Joe Moody, both copped 2-week bans for strikes to the head of an opponent, were not cheap shot merchants. Both Joe Moody, who copped his 2-week ban for an offense against the Waratahs 2 weeks ago, and Owen Franks are quite remorseful, claimed Robertson. There was no intent. No one dropped a knee or eye gouged. He put his arm up. It wasn't like he intentionally chased after anyone. That's when I start to think, hang on, mate. We've lost that call. We have characters that get the boiling blood, but at nearly every other ruck, it could have happened what Owen had done, said Robertson. We have to be better. We discussed the individual ownership around it, and the boys probably are remorseful. Recent results: 2018, Hurricanes 129-19, Wellington 2017, Hurricanes 131-22, Wellington 2017, Crusaders 120-12, Christchurch 2016, Hurricanes 135-10, Christchurch 2015, Crusaders 135-18, Christchurch 2015, Hurricanes 129-23, Wellington. Prediction: the Hurricanes have won 8 of their last 11 games against the Crusaders, including their last 2 meetings and a 29-19 victory when they met earlier this season. The Crusaders have won their last 6 New Zealand derbies at home. Their last loss in such a fixture was in round 17, 2016 against the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes have won their last 10 games on the bounce. An 11th consecutive win would set a new club record for their longest winning streak in Super Rugby. Hurricanes have conceded the fewest meters, 354, beaten defenders, 20, offloads, 7, and tries, 2, per game of any team this season. Ben Lamb has scored 14 tries in 10 games for the Hurricanes this season, including 5 tries in his last 3 games. He's just one shy of equaling the record for most tries in a Super Rugby season last set by Nani Laumape, 15, last season. This is tough to call, simply because the teams are so evenly matches. However, we think the Crusaders will sneak a late winner, by 5 points. Teams: Crusaders, 15 David Hevela, 14 Seta Tamanabalu, 13 Jack Goodhue, 12 Tim Bateman, 11 George Bridge, 10 Richie Mounga, 9 Bryn Hall, 8 Jordan Taufua, 7 Matt Todd captain, 6 Hayden Bedwell Curtis, 5 Quentin Strange, 4 Scott Barrett, 3 Michael Olahalatua, 2 Cody Taylor, 1 Wyatt Crockett. Replacements: 16 Andrew Macalio, 17 Chris King, 18 Donald Brighouse, 19 Luke Romano, 20 Pete Samu, 21 Mitchell Drummond, 22 Mitchell Hunt, 23 Braden Enner. Hurricanes: 15 Nihi Milner Scudder, 14 Julian Sevilla, 13 Jordy Barrett, 12 Nani Laumape, 11 Ben Lamb, 10 Bowden Barrett, 9 Thomas Perenara, 8 Blade Thompson, 7 Artie Sevilla, 6 Brad Shields captain, 5 Sam Lousy, 4 Michael Fatialofa, 3 Jeff Tumaga Allen, 2 Ricky Ricci-Telly, 1 Toby Smith. Replacements: 16 James O'Reilly, 17 Chris Eves, 18 Ben May, 19 Murray Douglas, 20 Reed Princep, 21 Finley Christie, 22 Ihia West, 23 Jonah Lowe. Referee: Angus Gardner, Australia. Assistant referees: Ben O'Keefe, New Zealand; James Dolman, New Zealand; TMO, Aaron Patterson, New Zealand. Rebels v Sunwolves, AAMI Park, Melbourne. Kickoff, 19.45, 18.45 Japan time, 9:45 Greenwich Mean Time, Melbourne. Rebels number 8 Amanaki Mafi knows exactly what his team can expect from their Japanese rivals. He is, after all, a regular in the Japan national team, with 19 test caps. Mafi certainly shared his inside knowledge with the Rebels coaching staff, ahead of their encounter with a vastly improved Sunwolves team. "I have spent the last week with the coaches, to try and give more secrets of Japanese strength," Mafi said in an interview on the Rebels website. "You know, with the Japanese, they change their style of play every game. Their rep game is strong. I predict this game is going to be a lot of running. They are going to throw every quick ball they can do. So I'm really excited and I can't wait to play them." The Sunwolves enter Friday's game with 2 consecutive wins, after a comfortable 63-28 demolition of the Reds and an impressive 26-23 victory over the Stormers. Key players in those victories, their first triumphs this season, were Shintaro Ishihara, Shota Hori and Akihito Yamada. Although Mafi will look forward to facing a raft of Japanese internationals, there is one player in particular that Mafi is most looking forward to taking on. "I am looking forward to playing against Michael Leach," Mafi said. "However, there is a lot of excitement to face them. You know them well for a long time. They know your strength, they know your weaknesses." Previous results: 2018, Rebels won 37-17, Singapore 2016, Rebels won 35-9, Tokyo. Prediction: the Rebels have won each of the last 2 meetings between these teams by a margin of 20 points, including a 37-17 win when they met in round 3 this season. The Rebels will be searching for back-to-back wins for the first time since winning their opening 3 games of the season after snatching a 27-24 win over the Brumbies in round 13. The Sunwolves have now won 2 games in a row to take their total Super Rugby win tally to 5. However, they are yet to win from 19 fixtures as the away team. The Sunwolves' 86% boast the best goal-kicking accuracy of any team this season, while no team has been less accurate in front of the sticks than the Rebels, 62%. Will Genia has made 8 try assists this campaign, only the Lions' Elton Jantjies, 9, has made more. The Sunwolves are on a run, but that might come to a screeching halt. The Rebels to win by 12 points. Teams: Melbourne Rebels, 15 Dane Haylett-Petty, 14 Jack Maddox, 13 Tom English, 12 Billy Meeks, 11 Marika Koroibi, 10 Reece Hodge, 9 Michael Roru, 8 Amanaki Maffey, 7 Colby Fangas, 6 Angus Cottrell, 5 Adam Coleman, Captain, 4 Matt Phillip, 3 Sam Talagai, 2 Anaru Rengi, 1 Ferretti Saga. Replacements: 16 Jordan Yulis, 17 Ben Daly, 18 Ponfai Mosseli, 19 Jeff Parling, 20 Lopeti Tamani, 21 Harrison Goddard, 22 Taylor Adams, 23 Sefa Naivalu. Sunwolves: 15 Jason Emery, 14 Lamana Lamiki, 13 Michael Little, 12 Ryoto Nakamura, 11 Jose Samaki, 10 Hayden Parker, 9 Keisuke Uchida, 8 Edward Quirk, 7 Shunsuke Nuno Maki, 6 Grant Hadding, 5 Shinya Makabe, 4 James Moore, 3 Jiwon Ku, 2 Jabba Bregvedza, 1 Craig Miller. Replacements: 16 Atsushi Sakate, 17 Keita Inagaki, 18 Hankus Banwick, 19 Sam Wykes, 20 Raboni Warren Vasayako, 21 Kato Shigeno, 22 Harumichi Tadakawa, 23 Semisi Masorua. Referee: Federico Anselmi. Assistant referees: Jordan Way, Graham Cooper TMO, Ian Smith. Jaguares v Sharks, Velez Sarsfield, Buenos Aires. Kickoff: 16.40, 21.40 SAW time, 19.40 GMT. After a slow start, in which they won just 2 of their first 7 matches, the Jaguares have finally found the form that was expected from them since they entered the competition 3 years ago. After finishing 13th with just 4 wins in 2016 and 10th, 7 wins in 2017, the Argentinian team is on the cusp of making the playoffs. In fact, Friday's game is vital in their quest for a top 8 finish. They are 7th, with 29 points from 12 matches. The Sharks are 1 position and 1 point behind, with the same number of matches played. Both are chasing the South African Conference leaders, the Lions, who are on 36 from 13 matches. Sharks coach Robert du Preez is wary of the threats the high-flying Argentinian outfit poses. They are a very physical team, du Preez said in an interview from Buenos Aires. They are well-balanced, he said, adding, "It is also Argentina's national team. We have seen what they did to the Bulls, beat them 54-24 last week. If we don't man up on the day, it will be a long day at the office for us. We're well prepared and we believe we can beat them. We have everything to play for and we are desperate to win this game. There is no margin for error at this stage of the season." Recent results: 2017, Sharks won 33-25, Buenos Aires 2017, Sharks won 18-13, Durban 2016, Sharks won 25-22, Buenos Aires 2016, Sharks won 19-15, Durban. Prediction: the Sharks have won all of their previous 4 games against the Jaguares, each by a margin of no greater than 8 points. The Jaguares have won their last 5 games on the bounce, of which 3 came after trailing at the halftime interval. Sharks have lost 6 of their last 7 games away from home. However, they have managed to pick up a losing bonus point in 5 of those 6 defeats. The Jaguares have kicked 10 penalty goals within the opening quarter of games this season, more than any other team in the competition. Loaziem Vovo made a round-high 115 meters in round 14, his most in a single game since round 13, 2017, 152 meters. It is difficult to see the Sharks winning after their marathon trip to Buenos Aires. You have to back the home team, the Jaguares, to win by 7 points or less. Jaguares: 15 Emiliano Boffelli, 14 Bautista Delgay, 13 Matias Orlando, 12 Geronimo de la Fuente, 11 Ramiro Moyano, 10 Nicolas Sanchez, 9 Gonzalo Bertorno, 8 Javier Ortega Dizio, 7 Marcos Kramer, 6 Tomas Lozana, 5 Tomas Lavanini, 4 Guido Petit Pagadazaval, 3 Nahuel Teres Caparo, 2 Agustin Creevy, 1 Santiago Garcia Bata. Replacements: 16 Julian Montoya, 17 Javier Manuel, 18 Santiago Medrano, 19 Matias Alemano, 21 Manuel Leguizamon, 21 Martin Landajo, 22 Bautista Izicure, 23 Juan Cruz Malia. Sharks: 15 Kerwin Bosch, 14 Sibasiso Nkosi, 13 Luke Onyam, 12 Andre Esterhuizen, 11 Lawazzie Mvovo, 10 Robert Dupreez, 9 Louis Schroeder, 8 Daniel Dupreez, 7 Jean-Luc Dupreez, 6 Philip van der Walt, 5 Ruan Botha, captain, 4 Tyler Paul, 3 Thomas Dutoit, 2 Armand van der Merwe, 1 Tendai Mtawarira. Replacements: 16 Franco Mer, 17 Juan Schumann, 18 Ross Geldenhuis, 19 Stefan Louis, 20 Jacques Vermeulen, 21 Cameron Wright, 22 Marius Lute, 23 Makazole Mapimpi. Referee: Paul Williams. Assistant referees: Damian Schneider, Jose Cavasi TMO, Santiago Borsani. Compiled by Janda Koning at King365. Edit Rugby365.com. *. Statistics provided by Opta Sports.